Kia ora koutou. I love listening to or watching people who are masters at their craft. For me, Gilbert Enoka is one of these people. I had the pleasure of listening to him speak at the recent NZSBA conference here in Auckland. Incredible. Here are 3 things that I learnt about sustainable leadership from...
Hang on, you've already made a clip about what you've learned from this fella.
True, but that was 2 years ago. And honestly, I could make like 10 clips. So many gems. All right, calm down, kia tau. Crack on then.
Thanks, I will.
First up, this gem. You will never rise above your opinion of yourself. This really resonated with me because you might have heard me talk before about the voice. That little voice that pops up in our head, it's often negative. It might question your decision making. It might introduce self-doubt, cause imposter syndrome. Either way, if it's chipping away inside your head, it can really affect the opinion you have of yourself and your actions. If you have a high opinion of yourself, fantastic. If you don't and the voice keeps turning up in a negative way, it's time to have a word with it. Next up, one size fits one. I love this. And if you apply this to well-being and tank filling, it's a really great reminder that what fills my tank won't necessarily fill your tank. What fills my tank won't necessarily fill our staff's tank. It's really important that first of all we are clear about what does fill our tank and then do something about it, action it, plan in those tank filling activities. And then when it comes to our staff, remembering that one size doesn't fit all and tailor our approaches and our programs and our actions accordingly. By the way, that also applies to PLD for our staff as well. One size fits one. Lastly, collect the dots before you connect the dots. As soon as I heard this really resonated with me. And Gilbert was giving an example of when you're at a conference and you're receiving lots of information, gather all that information and start to have a think about it before you start joining those dots. And where my head immediately went to was in the well-being space. So in terms of our personal well-being, collecting the dots could look like, okay, I'm feeling exhausted and wrung out. I need to get some information. So how's my sleep? How's my diet? Am I getting any physical activity, fresh air? When was the last time I did something just for me, a tank filling activity? Have I got some tank filling things planned? And then once you've collected all that information, once you've collected the dots, then you can start connecting and thinking and planning and going, okay, well actually my sleep's pretty good, but I've been eating a lot of snacks and high sugar items recently, so that's something I need to look at. And then you can plan and act accordingly. Collect the dots before you connect the dots. I'm really grateful to Gilbert for the wonderful keynote, the questions, the provocations, the reminders, the gems. And if you ever have the opportunity to hear him speak or to work with him in some way, I highly recommend you grasp that opportunity with both hands. Remember to put yourself first, and thank you for watching. Kia kite anō.